this really feels like the last day of nice fall. From here on out, it's looking like cold fall, early winter weather. So there's a lot to do. See all those tomatoes I haven't picked? They've survived a few minor frosts. And yeah, I've been just throwing them mostly to the chickens. But there's a lot there, and there's a lot in other places too. But I'll get what I can get done today, mainly the heavy workout stuff, and then we'll move ahead. So the whole weekend and week, pretty much just trying to finish up the wood chips, particularly in this area that had cardboard in it all summer. So now it looks really awesome, actually. And also here, this 4-foot span where the rhubarb, there's a rhubarb right there poking through. So just moving it out so it can get more sun. So I snagged a few bags of leaves, but they seem to have sucked up all their wood chips mulch along with the leaves. So I've done 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9 bags already, painstakingly, and this is how I'm going to do the last batch. There's a lot of twigs and So out of 5 bags of leaves, they weren't super full, but I got about 2 bags of crushed or semi-broken up leaves to spread around the garden. So you're probably asking, why bother shredding the leaves? Well, I'll tell you, because they make better mulch this way. When they're big, they tend to sit on top of each other and make mats and don't decompose as quickly, particularly if I'm using them to overwinter pots or to cover up around plants to keep them warm. Also, it gives added airspace, which airspace equals warmth. Oh, and water can, like rain and snow, can better get around it and not just sit on top. So this will also be better come spring when it starts to heat up, because it won't be trapping the extra coolness from the soil as much as it would if it was just flat and matted. It's also less likely to fly away and catch the wind. And the small structure makes it easy to put in small spaces, like this green stalk planter. I'm going to leave the Asian greens alone. Those don't need much protection. I will put a little bit around the strawberries. Here are some other pockets I had put extra garlic cloves into, so I've already mulched those. But for the most part, we will be creating another year of leaf mulch, or leaf mold. So I'm just filling in my 4x4 round composting space here. And this will definitely compost faster. And the bags I had were too twiggy and cumbersome. I'm leaving in the bags. It can decompose in the bags. I'll probably put holes in there to get some airflow. But it's going to serve as a wind barrier for the chicken house, or underneath the chicken house. This is the north side here. It's just a little bit of a barrier from snow blowing in. This is probably the last weekend, although it's going to be raining ridiculous tomorrow. But hopefully people will have raked all this week and have bags out that I might be able to pick up on Sunday. I know the big push was before Halloween. Those bags would have probably had a lot of garbage in them, because kids walking up and down the road throwing away their wrappers. So I missed that big collection. And then the weekend after that, I had a lot going on, so I couldn't do that either. So I only got these 13 bags, like all from one place. So I'm going to make my rounds this weekend coming and see if I can get any more bags of leaves. But I did pretty well this year as far as leaves are concerned. Like, normally you just take what's on the property and live with it, but now I'm trying to make an effort to ramp up my production of things like mulch and compost. Alright, as you can see, I also got my tooth fixed. New chomper filling in there. We're waiting to see if the nerve is going to survive, or if in the future I'm going to end up with, a root canal and a new tooth instead of a crown, maybe a crown, or just a whole new implant, I think. But wish me luck on that. Otherwise, enjoy your coming weekend, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye! Good. Okay. There you go.